All right. And I say that
Ellie
because
agrees.
the big controversy online right now, it's about the last game that was shown.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Got to talk about it. It's people are very concerned, and for not a stupid reason. So there you go. So Naughty Dog, who people didn't really like the Last of Us, has shown their next game, Intergalactic, and it looks a little something like this.
Planetary.
Have y'all seen it yet?
No.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, this looks meh.
Yeah,
it looked mid.
we'll run through the trailer one time. We'll run through the trailer, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Be quiet, Ellie.
Ellie like, don't you tell me to be quiet.
She always does that.
They're like, wait till you come by here tomorrow.
Wait till I
Got something for
see
you.
You better-
Right, wait till I see you. Wait till I see you.
You better have some food.
And even then, I'm still gonna yell at you.
I did like the fact that her ship is like a Porsche or something like that. A
Yeah.
Corvette. Yeah, it's a Porsche. Very cyberpunky.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean the vibes are different, but the same but different, and we'll talk about it coming up in a second. Matter of fact, I have a video of exactly why people are mad.
I just kind of want to like do like with every bald person, just smack her head. But that's what any guy, girl, doesn't matter. I just see it. I'm just like,
I'm glad you said that.
Smack her bald head like I got like
Thank you for clarification.
resist. I just
I
want
like-
to just pop.
Oh, no,
I like-
yeah, give me that. You know, see a little boy.
I like it. You're like, I like it cut.
Jordan,
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me something good.
well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior, known as the planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it has never heard from again.
What's
Superstitions.
Nick
No.
Fury?
Yeah,
Superstitions
yeah.
are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
I like the jacket. It's
I love
very
it too.
cyberpunk.
The thing that I did see about this, I was like, oh, she's flying a Porsche, because so Porsche survived into the new age.
Yes, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of product placement. She's got on some Adidas.
Not
Yeah.
worth it.
Jeez Louise. I think that's my gripe with this. Like,
I'm wasting
yeah,
my time right
stop trying to sell us products, please.
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one.
She's like a
crazy
bounty
enough to go
hunter or
there.
something.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Anyone else with all your fucking-
She's obviously very tough.
You know what? There, you're the boss.
Even her agent's tough. She got an eye patch.
Very Nick Fury.
It's a
very
rough,
Nick Fury.
It's a rough world.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the
What
other
if the
side.
cat scratched her eye?
I see it's a lot of emotion in the face. You know, I'm pretty sure it's, you know, but like all Naughty Dog games is gonna be very like emotionally story charged. You know, Neil Druckmann.
Yeah.
I do like the Pet Shop Boys reference. And I want them shoes.
They have so many products.
Bam, bam. Ba-da-da.
Porsche NDA. Look at that. I saw Porsche and I was like, oh no. How much money did they think to get this product?
From the studio that brought you
Crash Bandicoot, Jax and Daxter,
Last of
Uncharted,
Us, and not any other one. You know, hey, hold on, wait. You notice they did not put Last of Us 2?
No. You want to hear? I'll give the explanation why they didn't. It's a part. So they just put Last of Us because it's Last of Us Part 1, Part 2, right? So you don't have to say the second one. It's Last of Us.
Good enough.
It's here.
I will say this: if this is indicative of the gameplay, I'm a little bit excited because you know gameplay isn't. They're more known for story than gameplay, you know.
Yeah.
So that is the game. I thought it looked pretty cool. I did think some things about it, some trends
I don't like
about it.
Demi Moore bald head.
But I think I found the video that perfectly. Oh no, that's not it. That perfectly. You see the problems I be having?
Yeah.
He said he didn't want me to play Tekken while I was doing this. You guys can't see the problems you're in. It's on my end.
Yeah, I can see it.
Probably.
Yeah, but so it's the video got down like a lot, and the comments were so bad they had to turn everything off. And this video describes.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it got it on IGN on their personal page. It's so.
I got blasted that bad.
Yeah, so this video describes everything they disliked about the game.
Did Naughty Dog know that this game would receive so much hate? Because it seems like they prepared for it. At the Game Awards, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet was revealed, showcasing a retro futuristic sci-fi world with amazing graphics, animations, and plenty of ad placements. But the community reception has not been good. Every trailer online has received a mass amount of dislikes, even on Naughty Dog's own page.
Ooh.
People saying should have called it the last game from us, and this game is going to make a Concordian amount of dollars. I see what you did there. Do you feel that Intergalactic should be receiving this amount of heat? Maybe Naughty Dog was anticipating this reception, because they have comments disabled specifically on this trailer. Like and follow, stay up to date with everything going on with gaming.
Shout out to
I think that
let me give some credit. Shout out to Kevin Cooks for the video.
Kevin Cool.
Yeah, Kevin Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kevin Cool.
But anyway, so that's and like it's not just like little stuff. Like it's
It's everything.
Like hold on a second. Like it's like the downlikes are like 47,000 to 90K.
Oh, it's the double the likes. Damn.
Yeah. Like it's like
Because
63K to
it
132K.
has the Last of Us written all over it, and then lots of vibes.
Do people just
let
not?
you know-
What would so I know people thought that The Last of Us 2 they didn't like it as much as The Last of Us 1, and a lot of they thought there was some gender politics in there as well.
This is definitely misogynistic for in regards of not having any male figures in there.
Well, the male figure is the bad guy. I'm pretty sure it's the bad guy.
Yeah, that sounds like Charlie's Angels to me.
This is the thing that I think Naughty Dog has been suffering since Neil Druckmann took over. Which Neil Druckmann himself is a person I'm just like everything he kind of sort of touts as being something that he represents. He kind of has always done the opposite of the thing, right? So, like for example, he basically was one of the reasons why Amy Hennig got pushed out of Naughty Dog.
Who is basically she created freaking Nathan Drake in Uncharted.
Yeah. He basically pushed her out of Naughty Dog, right?
And I'm so mad we're not getting that Star Wars 1330 whatever it was. Oh my god.
On the same topic, you know how feminism movies and games usually go. They don't go that far. And they usually get bad reviews right off rip. I mean, you remember Batgirl?
Yeah, Batgirl. Yeah.
But try to change her into a lesbian.
I don't think
craziness.
I don't think that anybody should like just bash the game before playing it and stuff like that. That's the one thing I definitely don't think about. I think this should happen.
But, like Harry Potter got bashed before the game got released, and then
it ended up being a good game.
And
it ended up being a masterpiece.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think that anybody should just straight like, oh, this game is gonna be trash. There's some games I'm kind of like, it's not for me, whatever. And I'm just not gonna play it. It's just that simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing about Neil Druckmann though is I think that's what he uses to kind of fuel himself. And when it doesn't do as well as he hopes, then he goes, these people are bad people because they don't like the thing that I made. It's like, no, maybe just make the thing good. Like
make the thing that the community is asking for instead of making games that don't make any sense.
I wouldn't even go that far because sometimes people make things that they want to make and it comes out great. It does, but for him, it just feels like his direction is not genuine. It's not a genuine thing.
But he's had so much success. I mean, The Last of Us, the TV show, everything he's done pretty much so far.
It's no. Well, that's the thing. The success part of it is a success through controversy. It's like people going to go see something because I heard this thing is bad, so I'm going to go see it. Or I heard this thing is good, so I'm going to go see it. It's just the name that comes out. Like Last of Us 1, great game. I actually really enjoyed the game. The story was interesting. The ending was one of the most impactful endings I've played ever, right? Last of Us
Conflicted.
2,
Yep.
Last of Us 2 felt like gameplay was solid. It did a lot of things that I wanted the first game to do, right? But the story itself felt like a slog. The like there was a lot of things that's like, why are they doing this way and trying to say that this way? There's in my personal opinion for Last of Us, every character in that fucking game was stupid as fuck. All of them. And I don't mean like, no, they're a dumb character. Like, no, every decision that they made, every freaking action they had just was not thought out. It was pure emotion. There's not even like a semblance of logic to it.
It was
just
done
like
to move the
pure
story
emotion.
forward, basically.
Yeah, it was just all it, and it didn't feel right. When it gets to a point where it feels like the game should end. Like this is a good capstone for this game. It drags you even further along, just trying to hammer in the point that it already kind of sort of hammered in that like your vengeance is bad and all it does is destroy people and nobody wins. But it didn't even prove that point well.
Yeah,
Like
true.
it just felt like it just was trying to shove this narrative purely down your throat without actually trying to make the experience a good one.
What you want to know? What I see when I saw that trailer?
Huh.
Women power, man bad.
I mean,
And that in itself is just a problem
Hey,
because on the opposite side, it would be looked at as that being bad too. It shouldn't be that way. And I say this, I've talked about this before on my podcast or on my streams and stuff like that. And I think we've talked about this before in previous podcasts. They always have three major tropes that they do for female characters that I can't stand, especially if they're hero characters or they're supposed to be hero characters. They're either a MacGuffin, so they're super powerful for no reason. There's no struggle. There's nothing.
Carol
right?
Danvers.
Yeah, they're modern Carol Danvers, not original Carol Danvers. Because original Carol Danvers falls into, like in the comics, falls into the last one, which is damsel in distress.
Yeah.
She was a damsel in distress so many more times than not. They didn't let her be strong. Now that they let her be strong, she's the other two, which is she's a MacGuffin. She's way brokenly powerful, especially in the MCU. And the other one is they're mean spirited or a bitch for absolutely no reason.
There's
literally no reason.
There's one character in the Marvel series that has a picture perfect woman who went from a hero to a neutral ground villain, and that is Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
She's the perfect example of how a female should be rolled as. She was not damsel in distress to begin with, but she wasn't that strong either. No. But when she gained the ability powers of the Phoenix, she became a threat, and that was awesome.
Yeah, but then they wrote the story properly for that entire transition, right?
Right.
It's not a lot of other characters that are female characters that are like that are nowadays. I would say primarily nowadays.
They're terribly written.
Yeah, originally it was just they would get relegated to damsel in distress, or they were just strong enough. There was the sweet spot I would say for a lot of female characters was I would say the mid 90s to about like the early 2000s was like the sweet spot because then you started getting like, okay, these are really like goddamn cool characters that are doing some damage, doing some work, and they're not being either overshadowed by their male counterparts, nor are they overshadowing their male counterparts.
Exactly.
And it's a very delicate balance.
We're doing this together. We're balanced, right?
You gotta have a balance.
But now it's just like it's the anything you can do, I can do better type thing. And it's like, no. We both have strengths and weaknesses we should play off of. It's like, no, we've always had to deal with us being this specific way. So now we want to show you that we're better. It's like, no, that's not, because then you're going to leaning into the thing that you say that you're fighting against.
And I think Long Wolf talks about this a lot about the pendulum swinging one way and then swinging back the other way. And I think we're in the beginnings of it swinging back the other way.
Yeah, and the thing that I fear is it's going to swing back way too hard, and it shouldn't swing back.
And it doesn't. It'll autocorrect, but just doing in the opposite way.
Yeah, so it's like
I think that it's going to swing so hard that we're going to have to give it bad ratings and bad reviews all over again. Yeah. So it ought to get swung back to natural balance, and we don't need that. We already had an arc like that, and it was drop dead terrible. And I don't want to sound rude when I say this, but why? It's not even the feminists like that are giving this type of problem. It's the the upgraded Karens, I should say,
Yeah.
is giving us this problem.
Yeah.
And they need to just let it go, allow us to just to create a balance for both male and females, and we could push forward from this. Don't sit here and try to make an arc saying, "Well, where's the trannies?" or "And where's the small people? Where's the dwarves at?" Like we don't need to slap all that up there. We already have Oswald Cobblepot for dwarfism. We already have Black, we already have we already have Black Mask in DC who actually is gay. We already have
That's the
a
thing.
black
Like a lot of these,
Spider-Man.
a lot of these places have like they're trying to create things that already exist in the game, right?
Exactly.
Like you're trying to make a
I-
gay character,
I-
there's already gay characters there. They're trying to make women characters, there's already great women characters. Star Wars is a perfect example. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like, don't
Like
change what they already are. Allow them to be what they are. They're already there for you. They're already, coming out there to expose themselves to, promote you. Like, oh
Yeah.
yes, they're gay. They're here.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna be rainbow fruitastic for you. They're just gonna say, yes, I'm gay. This is what
from what I've seen, like there are large portions of the community that aren't like that. That aren't like we want. Yeah. It's those loud, squeaky wheels that push their thing forward, or the ones that don't actually really care about the movement. They care about being a hero. They care about the attention that they're going to get from
that's what they
promoting
want.
this
Nothing.
thing.
They want nothing but attention.
Yeah, it's like
stop that.
They'll as soon as it's something flounders with the series, they're going to jump ship on it anyway.
exactly.
So it's like, why would you want somebody like
They're
that?
grifters,
represent
basically.
your plight or whatnot. It suffers so much. Like there are a lot of good characters out there that are LGBTQ, that are female, that are male, that I think that you can really push in these different lights and stuff like that. And we've gotten a lot better than we have in, like, I would say even 30 years ago. We were way beyond that.
They
Oh
ruined
yeah,
Batwoman
definitely,
to where
definitely.
They have to change. They ruined Batwoman so bad they have to change her arc.
Yeah,
Which is, that's terrible. Like, good
I
God,
like
what's wrong
why
with you?
because we're afraid to we're afraid to make it seem like something horrible's happened to this character. It's like, but that's what makes them strong. What makes them strong is overcoming that thing.
There was only one arc that was extremely fantastic. I don't care what nobody says, but Halle Berry as Catwoman was perfect.
That was actually not bad because they actually gave her a standalone story.
Yeah, and an origin story. And
Yeah.
I get it.
So-
And they gave her a whole arc. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say the not New 50, New 52 Batgirl, when they brought her back, when they initially
that is the thing that
Batgirl.
and you basically said it, Lone Wolf, but I'm just gonna say it because Shadow put something in my head now. Like, they're not just powerful for no reason. There's an arc. They earned their spot as the powerful person.
You want to know what that is? It's the traditional of the hero's journey.
Hero's journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The lore of the character.
It's the hero's tale. Yeah. So the New 52 Batgirl, when it initially came out, they're like, okay, we're gonna make it where Barbara Gordon is no longer Oracle anymore. She's gonna go back and forth a little bit, but she's not paralyzed anymore. She has an implant that allows her to be Batgirl again. She gets a gun pulled on her. She freaks out because she's basically back in the saddle, and she doesn't know how to respond to this trauma that she had. And they made her overcome this trauma. It's great. And then they were like, we have this picture where she has to go up against the Joker and has a gun up to her head. And oh my God, everybody lost their mind because of the implications. Like, no, if you read the comic, you know why she's panicked in this picture, why she's afraid, right? Because he crippled her, paralyzed her for years at a time. Never thought that she'd actually go back to being like Batgirl again, right?
Right.
But people were DC's got to pull it. They're so upset. It's because they don't know. These aren't the people who read the comics who understand. I'm happy that she became a character that overcame a struggle and became better for it. Yeah. Even when she got paralyzed, her as Oracle became a lot more of a cool character just by being the woman in the chair. And still could kick ass. She could still beat ass in a wheelchair. And they just remove all of that because she's still being attacked. It's like, that's dumb.
See, the feminist group who created the whole Batwoman arc, well, they tried to, which only lasted a couple of episodes, failed to realize that they did not read the comics.
Yeah.
The comics of that particular character, she was straight.
She's
so that was number one. And
we already have these great characters. Why are you trying to give them it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and number two, she was already handed over the mantle by Batman himself. Why are you taking that away from him?
Well,
Like-
because the idea of it. Well, that's a DC problem. I'll say that part. That's a purely DC problem.
That wasn't a DC problem. That
No.
was
The reason why I say that's a DC problem is not because the writers fucked up on the show. Don't get me wrong on that. But it's a DC problem because they
Other
are
characters.
very, 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 very protective
Of their characters.
Primarily Batman, Superman,
are.
and Wonder Woman. They're extremely, and they
don't grow.
They have clauses for them being in specific things and in specific works. Like TV shows, you will probably never see another non-animated Batman TV show because DC's like, no, we don't want it. You will say Superman. I was shocked when DC let there be a Superman show with Superman and Lois. I was like, wait, what? We haven't had a Superman.
And it's good.
Small,
it's good too.
And and they started off with Supergirl, which at first was like, oh, this is cool. I like Supergirl.
And then they put Superman in the show.
And then the show started to get really weird with a lot of the like nonsense with like female over female empowerment. Yeah, over female empowerment, which is like I'm okay.
It was
with
Supergirl meets Ally McBeal, basically.
Yeah, and it's like, all
with
right,
Ally McBeal in the show.
This is weird. And then it just like they lost me with Big Black Jimmy. I'm gonna call him that forever. Big Black Jimmy. They lost me with Big Black Jimmy. They lost me with Big Black Jimmy.
Big Black Jimmy with the Big Black Jimmy.
Big Black Jimmy lost me. I was like, okay, I see what you guys are doing. I see what we're
I was like, that's Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah, like,
that's Jimmy Johnson.
Give me that. It's empowerment.
Jimmy Jones.
When you have a big black guy who's the love interest in the thing, you took nerdy Jimmy Olsen and made him
race swap.
Hmm.
Yeah.